Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. I'm in the car today because I just got off work and I really don't have time to get home and film this video. I am working on my Emma Chamberlain video. I want it to be good because I've seen a lot of videos made about that topic and I just want mine to be a little bit different. But I really want to talk about Tana Mongeau's video that she uploaded yesterday talking about her Tanacon incident. I've seen a lot. Well, I didn't see a lot in the video. Tana, pretty much, she said, I take the blame for all this. I take all the blame. But technically, like, literally the whole video, in my opinion, was Tana sitting there talking about how awful Michael Weist is and how she planned and planned and planned and done as much as she possibly could, and this still turned into what it turned into. And it seemed like a lot of repetitive stuff. I feel like it was edited in a way to almost make her look better than what she really should have looked. And honestly, that I could tell that Tana didn't edit that video. I don't know if she's like, I think at one point in time Tana edited her own videos, but this was like a almost like a cinematic type of video at certain points where it had like music and it was very Shane Dawson-esque in my opinion. But over and over in this video we kept hearing Tana saying for the millionth time, the 100,000th time, security, 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 people getting paid, security, promo bags, all this type of stuff. And I'm like, what's the deal, girl? And then Tana, one point that really stuck out to me is where she was like, I was a 19-year-old girl. Like, girl, you just turned 20. Like, not that much is going to change about you overnight. And the whole thing, like, her vibes in this video, like, you can tell when Tana's, like, trying to make people feel sorry for her. I do not feel sorry for Tana Mongeau whatsoever at all. None. Like, why would I feel sorry for Tana Mongeau? But you could tell when Tana's, like, trying to get people to feel sorry for her because her voice gets raspy and she talks real low like this, and she does these hand motions and things like that to make you, I don't know, it's kind of like a body language type of thing. Like, her body language is just so like, ugh. It's not like her in a regular video where she's doing all this type of stuff and she's just sitting there and she's pretty much moping the whole time. That's the best way that I could explain it in my opinion. I think she's sitting there like, the desperation was definitely real with this, and I feel like she's trying to pass the buck even more. Like, we get that Michael Weist had his like hand in this. Like, we totally get that Good Times is trash. It's amazing that people are finally getting like 99.9% of their refunds, but literally this video was Tana over and over and over and over like coming for Michael Weist, and I felt like there was no ownership. There was no her like taking the blame other than her saying she takes the blame, that it's her fault. You get what I'm saying? And I need a haircut like really bad. But her sitting there, and it was an hour long. There was no reason for this video to be as long as it was. She was sitting there moping. And another thing, I've seen so many comments on this video talking about like Tana's energy that she's putting out. Like, I'm one of those people that believe in like energy and what you put out into the universe you get back. But Tana was so like, I don't have a good word for what I want to say. She was almost, I really don't like to use the word manipulating because I think that's a very strong word, but I don't really know another word in this case. She was leading people to feel sorry for her. Manipulating, maybe. But Tana does a really, 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 really good job of making people feel sorry for her when, in fact, nobody should feel sorry for her. Like, she, in this video, went over so many times about how she was trying to be, like, vindictive and get back at VidCon, and how in her mind she knew that this probably wouldn't work out to the way that Michael Weist had planned it because it was such a big ordeal. But at the end of the day, she like exposed her fans to that, all in the name of like her trying to like one-up VidCon. She said in the video that she never expected all this merch to sell, and it flashed through and there was like so many people wearing the different Tana Mongeau merch, and I'm just sitting here like, what? And like, I can't even register why she like continued this charade, because to me this was a charade. Like, she had to know in her heart of hearts when they done this whole Tanacon thing that it was not going to work out. And the fact that she would sit there and try to make it like an age type of thing. I was 19 years old. We knew that going in, girl. Like, you knew what, everybody knows what they're capable of, okay? Everybody knows. Hold on a minute. I need some drama, dude. My throat's getting really dry. I know 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds that have more accountability, and they are more clear in the decisions that they're trying to make and the things that they want to do than Tana Mongeau is. If Tana don't know what she's doing from one day to the next, why did she think that even if she did have a production company such as Good Times behind her, that this would be a good idea for her to sell all of these tickets and get the whole internet in an uproar? Because like I've said in previous videos about Tana, she knew the people that she invited there had a massive audience. She knew that she herself had a massive audience, and she wanted to shun and shame VidCon, but she should have known that that was not going to be in the realm of possibilities with a 2-month planning period. I am so over Tanacon in general. I'm over people talking about it. I think maybe at this point in time, it would have probably just been better with Tana just to be like, fuck it, I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, because literally everything that I got from Shane Dawson's video was all I needed to really know. Tana just kind of like came back through and stirred it all back up for me. And I was just like, it would have been a different thing if Tana would have like owned what she said, owned her actions, and not tried to pass the blame off all totally on Michael Weist, while disguising it as her taking the blame for herself, because I feel like it was like her trying to pull the wool over her like subscribers' eyes. I know a lot of people will probably get in their feelings about me saying that. Oh, she's young and she didn't know what she was doing. Well, if she's young and she didn't know what she was doing, she has a management team. They should have advised her. So whoever she's paying to like make plans for her or do these types of events and scheduling and all that type of stuff, somebody in her management team should have been like, girl, this is not a good idea. You should not have done this. We're not going to back you on this. We're not supporting you in what you're doing, and that's it. Like, you're on your own. And that's probably what happened. She was just like so carried away in the fact that she was going to get back at VidCon that she went ahead with it. That's just my opinion, you guys. But I want to know what you think down below. Do you think that Tana's video would suffice in her taking ownership? Do you think that her evidence or whatever she showed in this hour-long video was enough to sway you to believe that she was like the victim in this situation, that she did everything that she possibly could to make this right, and that she put 150% of her whole effort and her whole self in this Tanacon debacle for it to just blow up in her face? Do you guys honestly think that is what happened? Because I really don't. Let me know what you think down below, because I think I will probably get some really interesting comments on this if this video even gets views, because I think some people are just so over Tanacon that they just don't even want to hear Tana's name anymore. And honestly, with me going back to what I said a minute ago, I think that this was a way for her to stir her name back up again. It's like every time Tana Mongeau has like some kind of debacle or some kind of like controversial thing happen with her life, she always profits from it. She always gains from it. There's never a time when any of these people that are on YouTube ever make a bad decision that it ever negatively affects them. Like, you could get on here and you can literally say anything at this point in time, I feel like, and your numbers will just grow for you being a shit person, and people just want to watch the train wreck. Like, I don't know, like, I don't do hate watching. I still like Tana. She's funny. I just wish that she would grow up a whole lot. She has a lot that she needs to work on for herself, and a lot that she needs to do for her fans to show that she's really changed. Maybe she actually did mean well in posting this video. It's just not my opinion that she did. She was just trying to stir this stuff back up, because there was absolutely, to me, no ownership in this video at all whatsoever. And I know that Tana watches videos about her, because I have been in multiple Tana videos. I haven't been, but like my thumbnails have been, and I know that she's made reference to some of my videos. So Tana, if you watch this, I think that you just need to work more on owning things that you mess up on, and not trying to be this boss ass bitch that people would like to see you as, because at the end of the day, you're only going to hurt yourself and your fans in the long run. And you could definitely learn a lot from this, because people love a good turnaround. People love people coming, being the phoenix rising from the ashes. And if anybody could do that, you could do it. You just have to want to do it. Stop being a train wreck. Okay? That is all I have to say on this. Again, you guys, let me know what you think down below, and I will see you on my next video about Emma Chamberlain and her scamming ass. Bye, guys.